Hey guys, today we're going to be comparing three submachine guns, the AUG A3, the Vector, and the Navy MP5. For this comparison, we're going to be using all the same level and class weapons. A little disclaimer before we begin: when a weapon drops or when you roll a blueprint for a weapon, the damage ranges between a high and a low, meaning that some of my damage bases may be a little off for these three weapons. So the AUG has the highest damage per second and the Vector has the lowest, but the game lied to you because the Vector is actually not the worst. How do I know this? Well, I actually pulled out a calculator and calculated the damage per second by myself. So it's actually really easy to do this. All you have to do is take the rounds per minute, divide that by 60, because then you get the rounds per second, and then you take those rounds per second and you multiply that by the damage base, and the damage base is how much damage the gun does for one shot, so therefore you have the damage per second. I don't know why the game is set up so that it distorts the damage per second, but I feel like the reason why the MP5 is higher in damage per second than the Vector is sheerly because of its mag size. I think it counts that into the equation, and somehow that makes it have more damage per second. But in reality, the two submachine guns that are the best are the Vector and the AUG, with only a 2,000 difference, as the AUG being better. The Navy MP5, on the other hand, is pretty shit. It's sitting at 90,000 damage per second, a whole 10,000 below the Vector and 12,000 below the AUG. Now that we know that the Vector and the AUG are the best two, let's go into what you need to make a good submachine gun class. Mainly when making a submachine gun class, you want to go for higher critical hit chance and higher critical hit damage, or headshot damage, or weapon damage. All four of those things which you can get from different armor pieces or different attachments would be good. However, I think that the critical hit chance and damage would probably be the best things to go for, just because of how much damage you can get from these critical hits. It really helps in gunfights, whether it be real players in the dark zone or NPCs. Stability for submachine guns is not very important because they're already very stable, especially compared to other guns in the division. When it comes to range, you don't want to be picking long range gunfights with these weapons, just stay to short range, therefore you don't have to improve it. When it comes to accuracy, this is actually a stat that is very important to this gun, because what accuracy does is it reduces the bullet spread within this little circle that you use to aim, and therefore it's easier to get headshots. And headshots plus critical hits land a lot of damage, which helps you win those gunfights in the dark zone against PvP especially. Great talents for submachine guns would be something like an increase in critical hit damage or critical hit chances. An increase in accuracy would also be good. Those three, if you can get two of those three as your talents for a high-end submachine gun, that's a really good roll. Alright, that's been it for the gun review. I hope you enjoyed. Check out some of my other videos. It's been Something's Fishy. Goodbye!
Wait, what? What the fuck is this?
I want. Congrats, you bought a piece of crap gear. Go you.